Hi, I wanted to look at mean as a topic. Let's do some calculation in mean. We agree that mean is summation of all the value in a sample divided by the number of items in that particular sample. So this mean, that means summing everything together. Assume you have some, this S1, S2, S3, S4, S5 till you get to Sn. So we are saying the mean is S1 plus S2 plus S3 plus S4 plus S5 plus Xn all over the total number of items in that particular sample. Now let's do some calculation, because actually this video I really want us to treat some calculation in mean, especially for those that are going for WAEC and other exams. It says find the mean of the following set of numbers 4, 7, 2 and 6. So to get the mean of this particular question, we have to say the mean here is equals to addition of all the items presented to us over the number of items. We have 4 items here, 4. So if you want to add this together now, 4 plus 7, you agree with me, is 11. 11 plus 2 is 13. 13 plus 6 is 19. So it's 19 over 4. So 19 over 4, you will agree with me, is 4.75. This is the mean of this set of number that were presented to us in this question. Let's consider another example. This is another question for those that are going for WAEC and other exams. It says if the mean of 4, 6, 9, y, 16 and 19 is 13, what is the value of y? So we have said if this is the formula of mean, then we already have the mean as 13 is equals to addition of all the items presented to us. What are the items presented here? 4 is presented, 6 is presented, 9 is presented, y is presented, 16 is presented, 19 is presented, all over n. What is the n now? The number of items here. Let's calculate, check the number of items. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 items were presented to us here, all over 6. So let's add together now. 4 plus 6 plus 9. 4 plus 6 is 10, right? 10 plus 9 is 19. I want to do this gradually. Plus y plus 16 plus 19 is what? 16 plus 19, what is the answer? 16 plus 19 is what? 35, right? Okay. All over 6. Let's continue. Now let's add 19 and 35 together. If we add 19 to 35, the answer we have is 54. It means we have 54 plus y all over what? 6. Okay. Still equals to 13, still equals to 13. Now we are looking for the value of y. You agree with me when you cross multiply. You say this one all over 1. You cross multiply. You have 13 multiplied by 6 equals to 54 plus y. So 13 multiplied by 6 is what? Is 78. Equals to 54 plus y. If you move y to the left, no, if you move 54 to the left side, you have 78 minus 54 equals to y. So 78 minus 54, you have 24. 24. So it means that our answer, the value for y is what? 24. Hope you understand what we are doing. If you have any question, please put it in the comment below. Thank you. Now, this is another question. It says, if the means of 30 observation, you must first of all check 30 observations, okay? 30 observation. Okay, I observe something 30 times. Meaning, okay, let me do something. Let's say, okay, so I have some, for instance, 30 observation. Okay, I don't know what I was observing now. So they observe something, right? Okay, but 30 times they observe it. Fourth observation, second observation, third observation, fourth observation, fifth observation, sixth observation, till the 30th observation. There's a value here. They did not give it to us. There's a value here. What he observed, he did not tell us. Did you observe 20 women here? Did you observe 30 guys here? Did you observe 30 cars here? 30 jeep here? 30 SUV here? What did you observe? He did not tell us. He just telling us that what? This guy went out. The number of observation he succeeded for that day were 30. Okay? In an experiment, he said the mean, when he calculate all these values together, which he never give to us, when he calculate the value together, he calculate the mean of these values, all these value. When he calculate the means of this value, he said the answer was 5. The answer was 5. But he never gave all this summation. So let's look at it like his mean is equals to the summation of all the items over the number of items. Okay. Now he's giving us the mean as 5. Okay. He's also giving us that the number of observation was 30. But this summation now, he never give us the answer. So let's call this summation. Let's say let the summation equals to y. So let's put y here. So how do we know the summation of all these values? How do we know the summation? It's represented by y now. So to get y, we'll say y is equals to 5 multiplied by 30 using cross multiplication. And the answer will be 150. It means that whatever a value that is here, any value, say when you add all this value together, the answer will be what? 150. Okay, let's continue. He said one of the observed value out of all these values is telling us about these values, right? He said out of all these values, he said one of the observed value, let's assume is this value. He said one of the observed value was 34, for instance. 34. We don't know if it's here. I'm just putting it here. It could have been here. It could have been here. Could have been here. We don't know. But one of the observed value out of the 30 values, it is only one is given to us. So all the 30 values that make up 150, there were 30 values that make up 150. There were about 30 values. It's only giving us one. He said find the mean of the remaining observation. It means that out of the 30 observed value, is giving us the value of only 134. He said we should get the remaining 29. Okay, how are you going to do that now? It means that to get that, we have to say 150 minus 34, because it's only one is given to us. Once we remove it now, remember they were all 30. If you remove one observation from it now, it means the remaining one will be what? 29. Meaning what? Meaning 30 minus 1. 30 minus 1. The answer will be what? 54. That's 150 minus 34. The answer is what? 116 all over 29. If you divide this now for the remaining 29 numbers, because he is saying that what? Find the mean of the remaining observation. The remaining observation, which is 29 observation, and the remaining observation are 116. So divide by 29, the answer is what? Is 4. Hope you are enjoying this class. Please put a comment below. Thank you. You know, I know some of you will say, okay, you cannot hear what I'm saying. I don't know. This is the way we talk in Nigeria. This is my asset. So in case you cannot understand my asset, please, I apologize, but there's nothing I can do about it. So just let's go for another question. He said the mean of 20 observation in an experiment is 4. Okay, 20 observation. This time, this guy went out. He went out. He did not go for 20 observation. He only observed 20 things. I never told us what he went out to observe. If the observed largest value is 23, only one of them, which is even the largest, it was 23. Find the mean of the remaining observation. Okay, let's do it. We are going to say the summation of all the value you observe, let it be y. So if the mean is given to be 4, and we know the number of items there were 20, it means that what is 4 equals to y over 20. So y now equals to 4 multiplied by 20, which equals to 80. Okay, out of this 80 now, the largest value here that make up this 20, because there were 20 observations. He observed the first one, he observed the second one, third one, 20 observations. But one of the observation was the largest, was 23. But he didn't tell us about this observation. He said that what we should calculate the mean of the remaining observation. It means that to get the remaining observation, we must remove what 23 from 80. And if you remove 23 from 80, it means that out of the 20 observed value, it is only 19 that are remaining. This another questions. The question says the height of the three group of students consisting of 20, 16, 14 students are this respectively. Find the mean height of all the students. The height of three group of students consisting of 20, 16, and what? And 14 students are 1.67, okay, 1.50, okay, and 1.40 respectively. Find the mean height of all the students. How do you do this? You must still go back to the first formula of mean, which says what? Mean is equals to the summation of the item all over the number of items in that group. All you're going to do now is the height of the three groups. They are group O, first group, second group, third group. Okay? Or the number of students here were what? 20. The number of students here were what? 16. The number of students in this group was 14. Let's call this one group A, group B, or group C. Okay? Now, he is saying what? That the mean height. Sorry, I missed something here. This is a mean height. The mean height for this one is 1.67. The mean height of this is 1.50. The mean height of this is 1.40. So now, he is asking us, find the mean of all the students. We don't want to scatter the mean like this. We want to have one value represented on the mean. All you need to do now is, first of all, you need to know the number, that is the height of the you need to get the S sum, what used to the summation, the S summation here. You need to have it. We don't know it. We need to have this one too. We need to also have this one too. We don't have the value. So we are going to say this one is equals to y, as we have been doing it, equals to y for just for neat work purpose. So we're going to say what? The mean is 1.67 equals to y over 20. So y now is equals to what? You get it now? Let's go for the second one. 1.50 equals to y over 16. It means y equals to 16 multiplied by 1.50. Just as this one is what? 20 multiplied by 1.67. Then this one is what? 1.40 equals to y over 16, meaning y equals to 1.40 multiplied by what? 16. So when you add all this together, the value of y here will give you, that is what? 20 multiplied by 1.67. The answer is what? 33.4. The next one is 16 multiplied by 1.50. The answer is what? 24. This other one is 1.4 multiplied by what? 16. What is the answer? 22.4. You see? These are the values. Now, the question says that what? We should not calculate what? The mean of all, the height of all the students. So from this particular values now, from this value now, we will be able to do this. How? We need to go the mean, the general mean now of all these values. It will be equals to the first one, which is this one, this first group, plus this group plus this group. So this was what? 33.4 plus 24 plus this one. Sorry, this one is 1.4. I'm making a mistake here. 1.40 multiplied by 16. I'm so sorry about this. 14. Oh shit, man. Guys, I'm sorry. This is 14. I was looking at this. What am I getting wrong here? Okay, this is 14. Yeah, this is 14. So y here is equals to 1.40 multiplied by 14. So 1.40 multiplied by 14. Oh, sorry. Y equals to 19.6. So now we have to put. Let's come back here. Let's create a space for it now. I'm so sorry for this time wasted. So now mean is equals to, or the value, because this is the summation of the height here for this group. This is the summation for the height here for this group. This is the summation of the height for this group. So the summation for group A plus summation of group B plus summation of what? Group C. Okay, all over how many numbers are there? We have 20 plus 60 students are here, 40 students are here, 40 students are here. Okay, let's add together now. Let's add together. 33.4 plus 24 plus 90.6. The answer is what? 7. Okay, all over 20 plus 16 plus 14, which is what? 50 over what? 50. The answer will be what? 77 divided by 50. So the mean of the entire school, let me use that word, is 1.54. Let's continue. It says the mean age of 50 pupils in a class is 14.2 years. One new pupil joined the class and the mean changed to 14.1 year. Calculate the average age of the new student. Okay, why before the new student joined the class, we are saying though they had what? The mean of 14.2, which is equals to y here over 15. You remember the formula, right? Okay, because 50 is the number of students in that class. This is the mean, but each of the age that make up the summation, which we are using y to represent, we are not aware of it. So y is equals to 14.2 multiplied by 15. So 14.2 multiplied by 15 will give you what? 213. Okay, now you see that now a new student join. Now we now know that this value now is what? The summation of all the age of the 50 students. We have the value now. So one of the new students that joined a student newly joined the class, and when he joined the class, he changed the mean of the class. It means that if you want to calculate the age of the new student, so after this student joined, I want to use a different color now. After this student joined the class, automatically instead of 50 students now, they were now what? 16 students, and he has changed the mean. Meaning what? The new mean is equals to the new y over 16. So y now here is equals to 14.1 multiplied by 16. If you multiply it, 14.1 multiplied by 16, the answer you have is what? 225.6. Now, this is the summation of all the 60 student age. Therefore, to get the value for the new student, you have to say what? 225.6 minus 213. If you subtract this, you have 12.6, approximately what? 13. Hope this was informative. Thank you for viewing.